All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday Eve, as I like to say. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day, and hope you guys are closing out the week strong. I know we got one more day left. Let me put on the music, which I thought I had up. Tisk tisk. Always something. Let's see. Genres. What I usually do, I forgot. Was it Deep House? Let's try Deep House. That works. All right, let me pull up chat, switch screens, and we can get the party started. Come on, pop out chat. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry I'm late. I know I usually do this around 1 o'clock, but went out last night, had some drinks, went bowling with some friends, ended up at a bar last night, and had a little bit too much, so definitely had to take some time to recover. I was out till like almost 4 a.m. last night, so unfortunately it's out of my sleep schedule, and I just could not wake up. I wouldn't say it was hungover, but I was definitely different waking up this morning. So woke up late, ended up taking a shower and kind of getting myself situated. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but we're here. So hello. And look, we dumped. Now, if you guys were here for yesterday's shenanigans with the FOMC, I'll briefly kind of update you. Pretty much we were live during this region here, and not soon after I logged off, we ended up crashing through 25k. Man, I still got the hiccups. And one of the big things that I talked about in yesterday's stream, as well as on Tuesday's stream or Monday's stream, Tuesday's stream, is if BTC breaks under that 185 support, all right, which is considered a very significant resistance to support flip, all right, if we are going to fall back below and maintain below, there is nothing significant below us till about 20k, all right, or 19.5 to be exact. Doesn't mean we're gonna go exactly to that level. I think we're definitely gonna get close, so I just rounded up to 20k just to be safe. So at the moment, things are not looking good. You can kind of make an argument for 23,877, which is that previous local low, but it's not really significant to the point where I would consider that a very strong level of support in my opinion. But regardless, it's there. But let's say hello to everyone. And it was only a couple. Oh, it was only, wait, live chat? Oh, it's only 3 of you guys. Oh, Live Beats, aka Matthew White. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Alif, what's up, ABC crew? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Joe, yo, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you as well. Hope you're doing good. So yeah, well, that was quick and easy. Let's go ahead, and I just want to mention that am I not prepared again? I am not prepared again. Hold on a second. Shoot. Please don't log me out. Please don't log me out. All right, cool. So we're going to shout out today's stream of the sponsor before we continue, which is going to be Fairdesk. So if you guys are interested and looking for a new exchange, I would definitely appreciate if you sign up using the link below. And if you were to deposit and trade, it does come back to support me. It's not required. I'm just letting you know that I'm also being paid by Fairdesk to do so. And guys, always remember, if you're going to deposit money into any exchange, regardless of what exchange it's going to be, only deposit what you need. Never keep your entire stack. I know I'm being a bad example right now, working with 10k in this account, but this is for example purposes. This is to show you what's possible with larger accounts. This is my swing account that I've been using. So just keep in mind, regardless of what exchange you use, never ever deposit your entire stack. Deposit if whatever you need to trade with, make it take a couple trades, And if you lose, deposit more as necessary. Never go all in. As well as I am bound to say this, but there was someone out there by the name of Johnny Crypto, who is a copy trader. Cannot confirm nor deny if that is me or not, but first, not on a good winning streak, unfortunately. They weren't able to short. If they were able to short a couple months ago, we'd be sitting pretty. So until we can get the next set of positions going, I would say just when it comes to stuff like this, just be careful, because this person is not going to be scalping. This person is going to be taking primarily swing trades. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for the sponsor of the stream, and we can go ahead and talk. All right, you got me. The copy trader is me. There you go. Confirmed. Alif is the copy trader using my name. Don't do me dirty, Alif. Don't do me dirty. All right. So yeah. Why is this? The song's a little bit too. There you go. All right. So yeah, BTC has fallen. Now the question is, will it continue to fall? And it really depends on what the support levels below look like. Now I mentioned this, the resistance to support flip. I always want to say the other way around. I always want to say support to resistance. For some reason that this rolls off the tongue easier. But this previous resistance to support flip is now going to be partially considered a temporary resistance. So let's see if we can reclaim that level. Fantastic. The plan is going forward, I am not going to be taking a long entry until we get back above 25,760. Right? I am not taking that smaller one. I already know we get this question. I am not taking that smaller ABC. Yes, that is considered an A to a B to a C. But to me, I feel like price, especially if it's going to rebound here temporarily, you might get caught up in a position here you might not necessarily want to be caught into or stuck with. Yeah, that's the word. So for me personally, I'm sticking to the larger setup. All right, that larger setup is going to be an A to a B to a C. So if we can reclaim above 25,761, I will take that as a hedge trade. But at the moment, I am in no longs. I've been stopped out. I'm just letting it go. Hopefully we continue to dump, in my opinion, because we are below a significant support region. My confidence is not high anymore in future or temporarily more upside. That's just me though. Pratheesh to 14K, definitely possible. I would say we got to take it level by level. Me personally, I'm not trying to jump the gun. If you guys know me, when I talk about the macro perspective of what could be going on, you know, this is a good time to kind of reiterate on that and kind of run through it. All right, so macro time frame. We're starting from the end of the bull market, beginning of the bear market. In my opinion, this is a nice clear A to a B to a C. Within each of these set of waves, there's a nice set of sub waves. All right, to me, this signifies a temporary bottom or potentially the bottom. All right, I'm not going to draw any serious conclusions yet, but as long as we get back above the previous ABC of the C wave, we are technically should be looking to be a little bit more bullish. We did retest, reject, come through, push through, and you know we had the rally that we just had. So the question is this the beginning or the end of something? If this is going to be the end of something, all right, or sorry, let's do the beginning of something first. It's a little bit easier. If this is potentially going to be the beginning of something, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, one of the things I like to discuss and go through when I'm talking about looking for my ABCs is when you get an A to a B to a C, sometimes a setup will actually go initially in your favor, but it might find support or resistance depending on which side you're taking, and it might actually rebound and continue against you. If that is the case, price will actually form a much larger A to a B to a C. So that is entirely in the cards for BTC as well. All right, even though we had an ABC, we got the initial direction in our favor for the upside, and now we have a chance to reject and continue lower. All right, and it will actually turn into a larger A to a B to a C. Are we there yet? I can't say as of now. It's definitely possible that we can definitely make that larger descent and complete this setup. In order for us to complete that setup, we need to get back below the previous low around 15,480. I'm just my opinion. I'm trying to view this from a similar perspective of how the previous bear market was, right? Previous bear market. All right, ignore all the crackhead stuff. Previous bear market. So we had an initial rally, or sorry, initial dump, all right, with consolidation, a consistent downtrend. We formed a bottom. We came up, rebounded, and eventually we came back down, but we did not put in a lower low. All right, we put in a double bottom situation. Now, when stuff like this happens, all right, this is a very messy example, but this is technically considered an A to a B to a C, and that's all we got. And so this would have to be redrawn and looked at differently. And instead of this A to a B to a C leading up to an ABC, this is actually part of a larger A to a B and a continuation higher for a C. Right, and you could see that started the larger bull market, right? And within each, this one's not as clear, A, B to a C. That's the best interpretation I have of this wave, because to me, this is all one consistent ABC, right? So ABC to an A, we have a very nice, clear, concise A to a B to a C for a B. And then, you know, the C wave just kind of did its own thing. A, B, C, etc. So that is more of what could be going on as well. All right, when we're looking at the more relevant time frame of what is going on now, all right, if this is an ABC and that's all we get, all right, we have to consider this ABC to be part of a larger A. Then maybe talk about something like this happening, to where we don't put in new lows. All right, we can still double bottom. We can double bottom and still continue to push to the upside. We don't have to put in a new low, but I will absolutely mark that just in case, because what happened in the previous bull market, we had a ABC top. All right, how awesome would it be if we got an ABC bottom as well? All right, we had the initial bull run, a retracement back down to 28K, extension higher. That's it. All right, it wasn't to 100K, it wasn't to 75K, it was just a slightly higher high, and that's all she wrote. What if the same scenario happens? Okay, what if we get an A to a B, and what's going to happen is if we do end up trending back down to 15K, once we break that support, people are automatically going to be, I guarantee you, I can promise you that people are going to be aiming for 10K plus for a retracement. But what if all she really needs to do is put in a lower low, and that's it? That's it. So that's what I think is going to happen. I think we are going to get an aggressive move to the downside if this is going to complete, right? Maybe something like this, like I mentioned before. We get a continuation further, made down to 19K, rebound, continue lower. But as soon as we continue lower and break past the previous A, people are going to lose their minds, and automatically, I guarantee you, there's going to be YouTube videos out the ass talking about 10K BTC, 10K BTC, sub 10K BTC. Even with the, let me adjust my camera a little bit. I'm a little tiny. Even when we were going down here with the initial FTX dump, as soon as we broke that previous support around 17.5, people were screaming 10K because of what was going on here. Not me. So just keep that in mind. That is gonna happen. Let's see. For these to 14. Okay, I remember that already. I just took 100x BTC short trade. Need some excitement in my life. Long as you're not using anything too risky, Leaf, go for it. If you're playing with pennies, that's fine. L87, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? I'm getting bullish, not gonna lie. Alts look like shit. US 100 is pushing for a retest on the last high. I'm gonna take my 25,300 entry. Why are you being bullish, my friend? We just broke through support. 25,300. Okay, that's the smaller ABC. I mean, if you want to, yes. I'm gonna wait until that 25,800 because what I have a feeling is gonna happen is maybe we might get a slight fake out because, like I said, this is the most significant resistance to support flip that we've had in a very long time. Resistance, support. You can see we broke through it. All right, we might be coming up to retest it now, but if we can't get above and continue to push higher, I don't see it, guys. I just don't see it. But doesn't mean just because I don't see it doesn't mean it can't happen. So LA87, you're 100% possibly right. Possibly. I have to be shown otherwise. In order for me to show that it wants to be strong and gain strength off of rebound, I need to get the reclaim of that 25.8. I'm not taking that smaller one. So I will absolutely take that long position just in case we are going to be bullish. Maybe this is all we get. Let's see. Grant Calvin, late lunch. What's good, everyone? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry, I was late as well. I think some people are buying stocks instead of crypto because of SECBS. Yeah, I think that there definitely is money going into stocks. I know there's a lot of money going into AI stocks. People who are looking to get into AI, that's a big thing. I'm looking into DXY plummeting. Let's take a look at DXY. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a, yeah. So you got, remember, when it comes to the DXY, you guys know, you guys don't know, I'm using this pivot as a bearish pivot. So as long as we're below that, that's going to be a significant ABC short position. As you can see, we're respecting that kind of on and off. You can see we kind of played around in this range. It looks like, if I had to take a guess, to be honest, it kind of looks like a larger ABC with an ABC within the C. That's what it looks like to me. So I think maybe we can get one more low. If the DXY is going to be bullish, yes, I think we do need to put in one more low and then, you know, talk about a possible rebound. But if we fall through and continue to fall through, then yes, we could be looking a little bit more bullish on assets in general. That's definitely a good point, L87. Definitely a great point. Oh, the SPY. Oh, the SPY's going for it, man. I have a really bad feeling, guys. The more I see this rally, I have a really bad feeling that we are going to get something like this. I don't know. I have a bad hunch about this. I have a feeling this is what's going to happen. We get an ABC top off the previous high. And then we can talk about much lower lows. Prime example of this. Look what happened back in 03 to 08. Or, well, I guess you consider the early 90s rally. ABC bottom. All right. AB kind of struggled a little bit. Eventually formed a new high. Breaking the previous high. We did not get anything else further than that. Boom. 08 financial crisis. So I honestly think maybe this is just part of a larger recession that we're going to be in. Let's see. Markets rallying higher. For me, it's a signal to go long. We already made the same setup on the EU index. If you take a look at DAX, you have the same. Yeah. Yep. You're exactly right. On the EU index, we're putting in a ABC at the moment. Definitely significant. So I honestly think if the SPY is going to continue in the rally, I think the EU index is going to push a little bit higher. But regardless, keep an eye on that resistance area. Johnny, show us your ABC bottom. Not happening, Joe. Not happening. Noted. Yeah, no, like I said, I think you're definitely, it's possible, but you got to look at the SPY. Unfortunately, US markets are king. I think the EU markets might play out similarly but different. Obviously, a good comparison. At the moment, when you look at the SPY, there is nothing significant when it comes to resistance until we get about to 462. So we have room for another. We have room for almost another 5% move to the upside. From there, 480 is the top, but I have a very, very strong and scary feeling that this is only going to be the beginning. I do not see us rebounding anytime soon. If we do really make a run for it and put in much more significant highs, then I'll take back what I said. But I have a very strong feeling that 480 is going to be treated as a possible ABC here. These bigger companies with lots of cash flow will get rewarded by investors. People see it as a safe place to put their money in as well. They have assets to weather the storm. Yes, that is absolutely true, Grant. My only thing to that is retail money doesn't control the markets. You got to understand there's a lot more whales, a lot more big money playing into this game. So my thing is prices need to pump in order for big money to sell. In order for big money to buy, prices need to dump in order to, for the whales to buy. I kind of think this is a scenario to where people are putting money in. They want the traditional markets to gain momentum, hopefully put in new highs, get people excited, and that's when people start unloading their big bags. It's the same thing with crypto. It's the exact same thing with crypto. I agree. I think retail is over investing in the stocks. Definitely, Joe. Definitely. It just, I just don't see, I can't see us being too bullish. But you know me, if I am wrong, I will absolutely fall on that sword. Absolutely. Come on. Let's see. So do you think that smart money didn't pick up prices when they were low? They aren't buying now, that's for sure. I sure packed my retirement account from end of summer last year to end of year. Yeah, no, I definitely think big money was accumulating. Um, I would say in more traditional assets, there definitely were buying down here. Absolutely, this was absolutely a buy zone. Anything, I would say anywhere in this region here, there's no shot. I think this was absolutely a buy zone for big money. It's the same thing, you know. You gotta like when it comes to the traditional markets. Let's say you bought in the middle of this. A 20% move is massive, right? That is massive. So for me, I think it's more of a selling point. They're trying to buy in to possibly dump the rest of their bags up here, and why not make some money on the way up? I'm still short on crypto, but I'm gonna hedge. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Long as the positions that you take makes sense, you're not just buying just to buy, you're not shorting just to short. Absolutely, there's nothing wrong with taking hedge positions. You know, if you want to play devil's advocate, you absolutely can. As long as you take the positions that make sense towards your statements. If you're bullish, you shouldn't really be buying down here. You should wait for the appropriate support levels to be reclaimed. Then you could talk about the possibility of this becoming an A, B, C to a B, and then a larger C. If we are going to be bullish, 31,000 is the next serious resistance, in my opinion. I know there's a couple on the way up. There's 28,475. There is 30K, 31K. Right, but ultimately, in my personal opinion, 32,000 is going to be, or 32.5. 32.5 is the level to break. If we can break 32.5, 48K, pretty easy in my opinion. Pretty easy to reach 48K. It's the exact same thing on the way down. We had important support levels to break. Once we break those levels, 20K is absolutely in the cards. I saw an Instacart order. I couldn't reviews. I got a jet, brother. I'll rewatch later if I'm not back before you're off, just in case. Have a great day, guys. Yeah, sorry, Joe. Maybe might catch the end of this. I don't plan on being here for too long, just because, you know, you were here yesterday and stuff's not really happening. So I don't plan on staying for too long. But I appreciate you stopping by, Joe. Just in case, have a great day, guys. You too, Joe. Have a good weekend. If I don't see you. But yeah, absolutely. LE87 absolutely can make a bullish case. We are coming back up. We might be coming back up to retest that area. To make sure I got it right. Let's see if we reclaim it. Did you get an ABC bottom off of this? You did not. I didn't take the small ABC. Yeah, no, I know you're gonna wait till, what was that, 23.5 or 25.3? I know you're gonna wait for that one. Me personally, I'm waiting for 25.7, 65. That's just me personally. Let's see if we can reclaim this level. It's gonna be tough. Let's see what happens. I really want to see a rejection, but maybe this is all we get. I'm gonna take L. Oh shit! I didn't even look at the other coins. Wow, how stupid of me. I've been doing that a lot recently. I've just been focusing on BTC. All right, ETH, same thing. I'm probably gonna be waiting till we get back above 1735. LTC, what's LTC doing? LTC, okay. LTC's got one. You gotta get back above 75.16 though. That's a good one. ADA is almost back below. I'm really debating on taking profit on the ADA short. Let's see how am I doing. I'm up 640% on ADA. I'm up 350% on BTC, 300% on. That's what I got going for 88 at the moment. Hold on, ADA. Yeah, I should have taken the continuation short setup, if anything. But I took profit on my ADA and re-entered 2805. Nice, Grant. Nice. That's what I was looking at too. I should have done the same. Coulda, woulda, should have. If we put in one more high, absolutely, I'll take it. You know, we're on a 1 hour. If we put in one more ABC, something like this, yes, I will take it off the table. So as soon as we cross back above, I'm out. And if we enter, if we get back below, I'll re-enter. That'll be a nice setup. So that's my plan. I took profit on my 88. Oh, I read that, Grant. I took profits on 88 too. Yeah, that was a monster trade. That Matic. Oh my God. Mwah. Love to see it. Mwah. Look at that. Continuation short setup on Matic. Boom. You would have nailed that. Damn. Matic was a beautiful, beautiful coin to short. Algo, I think Algo was one of them. Algo was another one. Unfortunately, I tried taking that long setup. It didn't play out. There's really no short entry. I mean, there was up here, but I wasn't focused on that. See, who's doing the worst right now? I think Matic, right? Maggot. ADA. How's KDA doing? Dude, I'm telling you, KDA is most likely gonna go to 30 cents, man. I'm gonna be picking up a nice bag. I'm trying to DCA, not as frequent. Instead of like once a week, I might hold out to like once every 2 weeks until we get down to 30K, or sorry, the 30K, 30 cents. What's your expectation for KDA price in the bull run? If you do the math for market cap, coin, total amount of coins in circulation, great cap at 69,420. To be honest, let me put this in perspective for you. Let me pull this up. All right, I'm not gonna play the sound, but Ryan Manna made a good video on this. I don't feel like doing the market cap math in my head. So basically, the goal is to get to about, I think it was like 40 billion. No, what's the math I'm looking for? So basically, Kadata at around 120 bucks is gonna be around a $32 billion market cap, right? You compare that to other coins like ETH, even Doge. You do the comparison here. These, even if a meme coin like Sheeb or Doge can get to 41 billion, XRP, which is pretty much dead, 104 billion. Let's say 30K, worst case scenario, 30 billion. It's around $120. That's the potential. So you do the math. If you can buy a bag, let's say majority of your bag is around 50 cents. Right? And then we'll do, that's a 240x on your money. You put $1,000 in around 50 cents right now. If it goes to $120, am I saying it's gonna do that? No. My realistic expectation, I would say $50 is fair. $50 is fair. Even still, that's 100x from here. A $50 total price point at the top for Kadata is, I think, reasonable. If you want to stretch and go for the $100, I wouldn't say that's not a bad idea ever. Because the math makes sense between the restricting circulating supply, the money being flown into miners. That, you know, I'm pretty sure to this day, ASIC miner value, it's probably at least in the top 15. Let's see. All right, I'm not counting the first one because this one's not even in existence yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, maybe not top 15. But throughout the entirety of this bull run, it's been in the top 20. I haven't seen it go back below 20. Now, fortunately, because of the price is falling, the profitability, but it's still profitable. So I know there's a lot of people mining Kadena. There's going to be more money flowing into the ecosystem. Eventually, when prices do pick up, more people are going to be mining. To me, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. It's not about the tokenomics. It's not about marketing. It's not about the project itself. It's about where the money is going. To me, I can see a lot of potential and a lot of money flowing into the Kadena ecosystem. So, my opinion, I definitely think $50 is fair. If you want to tell me that I can go to $100, I wouldn't say that's not too far off either. But a lowball realistic expectation for me is $50. See everything on bull now? No, I'm not bullish yet. I am not bullish yet. Not until I'd be utterly shocked. I would be completely, utterly shocked if we put in new all-time highs before the Bitcoin halving. I'd be very surprised. It's never happened before, and it probably never will, because it just doesn't make sense from a supply and demand perspective. You know, the Bitcoin halving always causes a supply shock. All right. Something else to keep in mind. I don't know the guy's name who said this, but he was on a video. He did an interview with Anthony Pompliano recently, and he talked about the relevance of the Bitcoin halving. All right. The best way to explain it is let's just do a bathtub. Take a bathtub, fill it with water. If you take your hand, hit the water as hard as you can, you're gonna water's gonna be thrown all over the place. It's gonna be water overflowing, waves going back and forth. It's gonna cause it's gonna have a huge effect on the, bathtub full of water. You do the same thing the next time, but instead of a bathtub, let's say you have like an outdoor ground pool, or like a kiddie pool. You slapping the water, it's the same slap, the same force, but it's not going to be as disruptive. It's not going to have that much of an effect. Right? Do the same thing. Go to like a public pool. Right? You can take your hand, smash it on the water. It might cause a splash, a little bit of ripple, but you're not going to be disrupting the pool anytime soon. Do the same thing. Go to a lake. Swim out to the middle of a lake. Hit your hand on the water as hard as you can. It's not going to do anything. You might cause a little bit of a splash, but the ripple is going to be basically non-existent, probably like 10, 15 feet at the most. And then you do the same thing in the middle of the ocean. You're going to have absolutely little to no effect when it comes to trying to disrupt or make some sort of effect when you're hitting the water in the ocean. That's the same analogy you can use to kind of describe the Bitcoin having supply shock. In the beginning, it was massive. The supply shock was, all right, having the Bitcoin miners cut in half is significant. But every single one after that gets less and less significant, but it still causes a supply shock. So in my opinion, if you look at, let's look at the percentage. Hold on. Let me do some math here. All right, let's take the previous all-time high. How did price perform? Price went up 247% from the previous all-time high. Or out of the break. Ooh, that was a bad hiccup. I'm sorry. So as soon as price broke out, 247%. Let's do the same thing. Let's say let's just cut it in half. Let's say we take the top of, all right, the previous top, and let's say we do 125% of, let's say 125, this would make it simple. 125% of this top. There. A realistic expectation for BTC in the next bull run is probably going to be around 155K. The math just makes sense. So that's what I'm thinking. So if you want to do the math from the bottom, let's say you bought a lot of BTC. Just say around 17K. 155K, that's still a 7x. That's still a good amount of, that's still a good return on your money. So, I mean, if we go down lower, let's say we put in a lower low past 15, let's say you go to like 14.5. All right, that's almost a 10x. Still a good amount of potential. So, but this is something you have to understand, that with each individual Bitcoin halving event, the effect of the Bitcoin halving itself is going to have less and less significance of a supply shock. Let's say you want to do the same math again. Let's say 155K. And let's say we come back down. All right, let's say put in 55K. Maybe do some sort of ABC. Let's say we go back down to 30K. And let's say we break the all-time high. Let's just say 155, make it simple. Do the same thing again. I can't do math on the top of my head. Let's say 62%. The next happening after that, $250K. You can see how the actual gaps between each all-time high is shrinking. I'm not saying this is exactly how it's going to play out, but if the math makes sense, and if the math do be mathin', I think that's a realistic approach to how what to expect from the future bull runs coming up here in the future. I could be wrong. Jeff Jefferson, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Drew, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. We dumped yesterday, finally. But now we're pumping. I know. Oh, on BTC USD, we actually made a new low. Oh shit, we did put an ABC bottom. I didn't even see that. Getting on this meme coin with utility. It's called WDYM. Stands for What Do You Meme? The utility is investments into gaming launchpad like Seedify, Engine Starter, etc. I'll look into it. Alif, check the chart. What's the ticker? Is it literally what do you mean? Meme? If I can spell correctly. Wow. When did this come out? Oh, this came out like last week. What's the percentage on that? Damn, you almost would have done a 6x already. That's crazy. Go to short some shitcoin. IDU looks good. Go for it. I'll take a look at it. Let's see. Utility and meme coin shouldn't be in the same sentence. Got in at 0045. Okay. So you're doing decent right now, Alif. Nice. 130%. It's awesome. What was it? IDU? That's a good setup if this is the one I'm looking. Already 5x my initial. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. That's sick. Oh no, we're gonna reclaim that area. Oh no. So keep in mind with BTC USD on Coinbase, we did actually put in a lower low. So this is not considered an ABC. All right, that's not this would not be considered an ABC. Do you elaborate more why it wouldn't be an ABC? Look at the Coinbase chart. On Coinbase, you put in a lower low. All right, this would have been part of a larger ABC. So now we're starting off on a new set of ABCs here. On BTC USDT, we didn't put in another low, but on BTC USD we did. I personally trust the Coinbase chart more. I'll check other exchanges maybe. Even the index. All right, index is a collection of all the, or a lot of the majority or the large portion of the larger exchanges. Also put in a lower low. So if anything, you could have possibly taken a long trade here as like a scalp, but I wouldn't. Not for me. Not for me. All right, let's play some Wordle. We're gonna be wrapping it up here shortly, not just yet. You guys know me, I will leave the smaller time frame up as we play. No. I think the A is going to be in the second spot. A is going to be in the second spot. Paste. Okay, so it's an A and an E. No T. Let me think about this before as I do this, guys, feel free to contribute. So the A's in the second spot. There's no T. Maybe that's a good one, Drew. I have some questions. I'm a little suspicious. It's a little suspicious, Drew. Let me how did you get that? What do you know that I don't? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Very, very sus. I'm just kidding. I would never accuse you of cheating. I know. I'm not accusing you of cheating. I'm not accusing you. Unlike other people, Kite, always accusing. Well, actually, Perthish is the one who likes to accuse me of cheating. Let's bust your chops, Drew. I know you're not cheating. I would hope so. Let's see. Will the scalping method work? 1-to-1 extension. Almost there, guys. But if I pull from here instead, we hit it. I'm just a good guesser. I'm like that too. There was one game I got it in the second try, just randomly. Pulling my crypto was as lucky. I know that feeling, Drew. I know that feeling. Have you done any research on Fed now? I don't think I have, Drew. Did we talk about this before? Have we talked about this? I don't remember this. Remind me. Yeah, I like the beginning of this song. Favorites? It is Fed payment system. I kind of remember this. July 2023. This is literally eCoin. This is CBDCs. Okay. I haven't looked into this. I know I said I would, Drew, but to be honest, I completely forgot. I apologize. I'll definitely look into this, though. I'll keep this open. You guys have seen Mr. Robot. For its time, it's very advanced. They did a lot of this back in like 2016. They were talking about Bitcoin and eCoin. So basically, if you don't know what eCoin is, it's basically one conglomerate controls like 80 to 90% of the world's economy. It runs all real estate and controls majority of the banking system. And at one point, they started rolling out eCoin, trying to basically control the use of commerce between people and all that, especially when the dollar is failing. So it does a really good job of kind of foreshadowing possibly what could be going on in the near future. If you guys haven't seen Mr. Robot, Kite and I and my friend Monk just finished it. Phenomenal show. So good. So good. The 13 Families. Definitely sketch. What's your stop loss on what? I am Born Hustler. I haven't taken any long positions yet. If we're talking about the larger one, so I plan on entering here off of this line. This is gonna be my entry. So when I enter long, I'm gonna be using about 3%. Right, and I will be targeting. If we are going to gain get a significant rebound, I'm going to be targeting around 48K. That's the goal. But I use about a 3% stop loss, and if I'm using my swing trades, I'll use about a 5%. Grant, the beginning of the first episode was good. We'll try to get into it. Please do, Grant. It is so good. So good. I've seen clips of it on YouTube. Not YouTube, on TikTok, like at the beginning, like the first episode. And I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool, but never figured out and never really looked into it. Kite brought it up one day. I'm like, absolutely, let's watch it. And yeah, they finished the show 2019. I wish I was kind of keeping up with it at the time. But I'm glad I was able to kind of just run through it in a week, because I think we finished 4 seasons in a week. So that's a lot of episodes. Each episode had at least 10 episodes. Or sorry, each season had about 10 episodes, and they were each an hour long. So 40 hours of of TV. Fantastic show, though. Fantastic show. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. I do have some stuff I have to do today. So yeah. Bitcoin dumped. Will we pump? Or will we reject and continue to dump? My goal is to see more downside price action. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. We are testing at that resistance at the moment. So right now, remember, this is a support to resistance flip. Resistance to support back to resistance. So what I mean by that is resistance. I don't know if you guys can see that. Resistance. We tested it as support briefly, broke through it, and now we're kind of at resistance again. So this is pretty significant. If we can push through and continue, I'm not taking my trade till we get back above 25,770 or 25,765. So that's the goal. Hopefully we can get back above it. I mean, not hopefully, but if we get back above, I will taking position. I will let you guys know. If you guys are in my Discord, I would definitely let you guys know if I am taking a position. But yeah, pretty much it. I think ETH, I might be taking a long if we get back above. Where's ETH? Someone brought up XMR. XMR, yes. My problem with it is too choppy. There's too many wicks, man. I don't like, if you're supposed to be, I don't trade smaller time frames, but I just don't like how it wicks so much. ETH 1735, that's a reasonable short setup. If I get back above, if ADA gets back above 2890, that's a short setup for me. A continuation short setup, so I will be taking profit on that once we get there. Then yeah, that's pretty much it, everyone. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and do the thing. Let me zoom in here. I don't feel like changing screens, so we're just gonna do this. Let's do Grant, Born Hustler, Drew, Alif, Jeff Jefferson. I can't pronounce your first name, but Akbar, if you're still here. Clap Show. Oh, come on. You just missed the party, man. You missed all the good stuff. I'm sorry. I was late today, but we were here for a little while. Ellie87, Joe, Prathish, Matthew White, if you're still here. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. As always, be good, be safe. 1730. Now you got me with that one. I just realized 1738. Yep. Baby, what you come my way? All right. Before we make more Fetty Wap jokes, be good, be safe, trade safe. Hopefully we get some good price action here shortly. Oh, we broke through. Oh no, guys, long. Of course, I'm about to sign off and things get a little bit juicy. Should I stay? No, I got stuff to do, guys. It's almost 3 o'clock. Maybe if things get spicy tomorrow, I'll come back on. But if not, Sunday. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you guys soon. But yeah. Smash the like. I do appreciate that. Yes, please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Would greatly appreciate it. But until then, guys, be good. Be safe. Let's do the thing. Let's stare into your eyes. Give you that little trader stare. So you stare at a chart, watching candles. Bye-bye.